Now, from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather tonight. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, here we go now, heading right on into our Friday evening. Of course, after a long work week, everyone eyeballing that all-important weekend forecast. It's going to be a bit of a 50-50 weekend, an opportunity of some rain, some storms tomorrow, Saturday. Kind of spotty, not for everyone. And then hotter as we get into Sunday with plenty of sunshine. We'll sort out those details over the next few minutes, but we also better talk about our Friday evening with temperatures easing down into the 70s. Comfortable temperatures, fairly humid out there, but notice this 20% opportunity. There may be a stray shower or thunderstorm as we go through the evening. In fact, a few are even kind of beginning to pop up on radar. Most of us do remain dry, but again, for Friday evening football games, keep in mind the rain chance is not zero. And again, we'll detail that out as well here in just about 1 minute. So here were your daytime highs. And again, because of the gray cloud cover, again, some of the rain storms from earlier today, it was another afternoon. Again, a lot of these high temperatures were held down generally into the lower 80s, right? So temperatures trended well below normal. In fact, even locally here in the Metroplex, DFW 83, Dallas Love 81. Take a look down in the Grand Prairie area. GP today only 79 for a daytime high. So here was the rain as we went through the day. These were rainfall totals. Obviously, it moved in from west to east and again mainly slid for a second day in a row down into our southern counties. Again, a lot of locations, again, on top of what they've already received over the last few days, picked up an additional quarter, half an inch to some locations, again, down in our southwestern counties, picking up 1.5 new inches of rain again today. So another fairly generous rainfall event. Again, you can see here in the Metroplex, similar story to the last several days. Interstate 20 to the south, at least an opportunity of some rain there. Again, if you live north of Interstate 20 here in the Metroplex, the northern sides of town, you really didn't get much at all. And truly today, most of the Metroplex did miss out on the rain. So here's a look at the radar review again as we head into our evening. Now, this is what I'm talking about right here. You have to look carefully, but there's a few isolated showers, maybe even a couple rumbles of thunder there. So there may be some scattered activity the way it looks all the way through sunset this evening. After we get past 8, maybe even 9 p.m. this evening at the latest, I think most of that dries up. Then we're generally quiet overnight as this wave, this activity continues to move off. But as it turns out, just like what we've been dealing with essentially all work week, this conveyor belt continues one more time with the jet stream coming from west to east. We'll have one more storm system diving out by sunrise tomorrow morning. It will give us an opportunity of rain and storms to start our Saturday, especially in our western and our southern counties. Before this, you see this dip right here. It almost looks like an L. That will eventually come out for tomorrow. And once that moves out, it's going to bring a very dry air mass, meaning less humid into the area. The rain chances go away. And again, like I mentioned, the temperatures turn hotter as we get into Sunday. I'm showing this only for the fact, if not, folks would ask. Again, we do officially still from the Storm Prediction Center have a risk of severe weather. This is mainly going to be later this evening, tonight, out across parts of the big country. Right now, I'm just not overly concerned with any severe weather anywhere in North Texas. There it is. Again, if you blink, you miss it. Again, that opportunity of a couple isolated showers as we go through the evening. Then we're quiet again overnight. And then by sunrise tomorrow morning, here comes that next complex, mainly in our western and our southern counties. You see it right there. And then as we go through Saturday, not impossible to have a few spotty showers and thunderstorms as we go through the afternoon. But then once we get into Saturday evening, again, the drier air mass comes in, and basically that's all she wrote. So again, additional opportunities of rain, again, mainly west and again, southwest as we get into early tomorrow morning. So here are your overnight lows. Again, a lot of us dipping down into the 60s to right around 70 here in the Metroplex. Again, for most of us, it's quiet overnight. This will be by sunrise tomorrow morning. Again, that next opportunity of rain and storms moving in. Temperatures tomorrow a little bit warmer, generally mid to upper 80s for most of us. And then as we go through the day, again, there is that opportunity of, again, rain and some thunder. We dry that out. Saturday night looks dry. A lot of us down in the 60s, so a fresher start to our Sunday. And then, like I mentioned, plenty of sunshine on Sunday. And look at those temperatures there taking off here in the Metroplex, some lower 90s showing back up. And in fact, we'll take those lower 90s, we'll turn those into mid 90s as we get into Monday. And then you can see next week, it does look a little bit hotter, maybe an opportunity of some rain, some storms the way it looks right now. By the middle parts of the week, that's not completely locked in. We'll track that carefully through the weekend.